everyone, this is Fatah from Alfa PTE. Welcome to another video. This is a quick video to discuss about things that you should avoid when you are going to take an exam. So I've made a video about things that you have to do the last minute tips when you go for your exam hall, but this is about things that you should totally avoid when you go for your exam. The first and the most important thing is, can somebody tell me? First thing, never be late. For your exam hall, try to be at least 30 to 45 minutes before your exam time. Say for example, my exam is at 12:30 p.m. I should be there by 11:45, max to max 12 o'clock, not later than that, because you will be rushed inside, and if your test center is strict, you will not be able to sit for your exam. So first thing, never be late. More important, always check your make sure your details are exactly as they are there on your passport, because the last exam that I gave, again a poor student was leaving in tears from the exam center because the details in her passport didn't match the details in the PTE exam. So they didn't let her sit. It's been almost a year and I have seen so many students leaving the exam hall worried, crying, because for a student it is an expensive exam, and if you're still not correcting this mistake, and if you're still making this huge mistake, then I don't know what to say to you. Please make sure you match the details with the details which are there in your passport. Until that's done, don't book your exam. All right, I just wanted to remind you that because it's so fresh in my memory. I gave my exam last week and I was feeling so bad for the student. I was like, no, I have to remind my students that please don't do it, because there are some people who need the score within a week, and imagine if this is what is going to happen. Your money is gone, your time is gone, your preparation is gone, and it's a mess. So please make sure you don't make this mistake. All right, coming back to the exam hall. Now, when you go for your exam, make sure you always go to the bathroom and everything before you enter the exam hall. I don't know how it is for other test centers, but here in Melbourne, as soon as you enter, even when you're there at the door, they ask you to turn off the mobile phone and put it inside. So, and then they will give you a locker key. So you have to put everything, all your stuff in the locker. You can only take your glasses if you have, and your passport. Those are the only two things which are allowed. You're not even allowed to take a water bottle or a tissue or a pen, and nothing. Just your reading glasses or your passport. Okay, these two things are to be taken with you. So make sure you go through your templates and everything before you enter, because once you're sitting there, once you enter, you will not have anything to go through it. Then when you enter, make sure you don't wear a heavy big jewelry. That's one more thing, because then they'll make you take off everything. Don't wear big clutches kind of thing for your hair, because recently they started asking you to remove the hair clips also, and then they are giving you the rubber bands to put on. If for ladies, make sure you just use a rubber band to tie your hair, or if it's short you can keep them loose, but nowadays that I don't know for what reason they are not allowing big hair clips. Okay, and then if you're having jackets and everything, then remove it and put it on the hanger or put it inside the locker. So wear something which, if you are somebody who gets cold easily in the test center, because that is something that's going to make you nervous. So remember, they'll not allow you to take your jacket in the test center, so make sure you wear a warm thick jumper that you can take, preferably without a hoodie, because some of them just suspects a lot with the hoodie, keeps checking the hoodie and stuff like that. So make sure you just wear a warm t-shirt when you go for your exam, if you feel cold, if it's in that time, in the winter time and stuff. Then the next thing that you have to avoid is, make sure, if once you have gone to the bathroom and you're sitting there, you're waiting for your name to be called to go inside the exam hall, don't keep drinking water. I realized I was sitting with a student who kept drinking water, because yes, I know students are nervous, you're going for your exam, and you know sometimes it happens, it's your thing to make you calm down. But what happened in the exam hall, I saw her, she had to leave the exam in the middle to go to the bathroom. And now, in the current PTE scenario, they are not having a break time. You can't take that 5 minutes break anymore. So if you have to get up and go to the bathroom in the exam hall, your timer keeps going on and you're going to miss that time. So this is also one more thing, please avoid. If you've already been to the toilet, just sit, calm down and wait, maybe take a small sip or so, but don't drink too much water where you have to stop the exam and go there. You're already messing up, because already you have your short on time, especially in the reading and listening module. This losing so much time is not going to be good for you, because it's not that you're just going to get up, run and come back. No, when first you have to raise your hand, they will come, they will log you out, and then you go to the bathroom, then you will come back, then they will check you again, they'll log you in, and then you have to go back to the exam. So even if you take only a minute, the entire process is going to take 5 to 6 minutes, and sometimes more when the invigilator is not there. So please make sure you avoid this. Okay, next, one more thing that you have to avoid is avoid writing on the notepad before the exam, the read aloud question starts. So nowadays in Melbourne, they are not giving us any pens. They're giving us the notepad, but they're only giving us the pens at the very last moment when they're starting the exam. But if they give you beforehand, they will stop your exam then and there, and they will take that notepad away, and it's going to be a waste of time. So make sure you don't do that. Second thing, if you are feeling already very nervous, don't talk to any other student and ask about their templates and their preparations. That's only going to make you more nervous. Just hi, hello, how are you is fine, but don't ask about what is your preparation, which website you have used for prepare, which template are you going to use, so on and so forth. That's only going to cause confusion, and that's only going to affect your your preparation and your exam. So please make sure you don't do that. Last but not the least, when you are in the exam hall and you still feel nervous, you feel you're not ready, make sure you check, first thing, check your microphone and your headphone and keep your volume properly, whatever is comfortable for you to hear. Okay, so if you think the volume is low, put it a little higher. If you think it's too high, lower it down. So keep that in mind, make sure you do it. Microphone check and recheck until unless you hear yourself clearly. Next, make sure you use your preparation, your personal introduction time. So a lot of students are nervous, and when they start the read aloud, they mess up the first second read aloud, and then they get back into the flow. So don't do that. If you want, you can continue repeating the template in your personal introduction time until you feel satisfied, and then start your read aloud. Okay, so use that personal introduction time to calm yourself down, to get a little less nervous. But if that's not an issue with you, if you've already given PT exams a lot of time, then take a head start and start speaking first. In that way, you will be able to do your read alouds and repeat sentences while others are still looking at the instructions to start, and then you'll get a head start. All right, so these are little things that you need to keep in mind, especially when you are taking the PTE exam, because it's it's that kind of exam where little things matter. And experience with experience, I say that these little things are important, so keep these things in mind, and hopefully you should be able to do really well in your exam and get your desired score. So that's about today's quick video in for avoiding the mistakes when you are in your exam hall. And I'll be back soon with many such videos. If you have any doubts or queries, do not hesitate to contact us. If you like our videos, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.